Hey Virgo, welcome to your second half of September reading. Hope you've been enjoying your birthday season, that you've had wonderful birthdays, a good nice birthday month, and are ready to head into Libra season, which is right around the corner, ushering in some peace, harmony, balance, hopefully. There are some challenging cosmic influences, but we won't worry about that right now. This is a general reading for the Sun and Rising of Virgo. It won't resonate with everyone. That's okay. Just take what speaks to you. Leave the rest. You can also be a cross watcher and check out the readings for the Sun or Rising of your divine counterpart. Also, they're not really date time specific readings. I just say first half or second half of the month so you know approximately when it was conducted. But if you stumble on it 6 months from when it's posted and it speaks to you, then it's your message. So that's the way it works, okay? All right. Also, I do lay my readings out in sort of separating masculine and feminine energies. Always feel free to reverse them, to flip it. So if you come through and you're like, oh, that whole masculine side is my energy, but I'm the feminine, that's okay. Just let go of the labels. The storyline is more important. I am pulling 2 cards from Spirit Animal Oracle, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. I love it. Okay, wow. Spending some time in the sea today. Masculine gets card 20, Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. Right? That 0, little extra added angel protection. You drop that off, it comes down to a 2, reduces to a 2, which is about self and other. This and that are true. The duality of situations. You know, holding 2 thoughts in your head at the same time. 2 different thoughts. Laura, hang with me, guys. It's one of those days. I've had a headache all day, and it's like not going away. Card 62 for the feminine, Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. 6 and 2 is 8. This is 8 of Pentacles-ish, right? That sort of focused attention, no rush, sustained effort, focused attention, slow and steady wins the race. So we're not being impulsive here in Turtle Spirit. We're taking it as it comes, and we're focusing on what's at hand. I love that energy. Very Virgo-esque, actually. And Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. I like that. Okay, 1 card for the beautiful Virgos watching. Also, please feel free to join us in the Priestess Lounge. Would love some more Virgo sisters and brothers there. The link to the private Facebook group is below every video. You have to scroll down just a little bit. It says join us, and then once you click the link, there are 2 questions to answer. One is there's check boxes, and then we'd love to see you there. So please join us. Open invitation to the beautiful Virgos watching. 1 card from Sacred Traveler. Virgo, of course you are. Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. That is the Hermit, if ever I saw a Hermit energy. Wise leader, the sage of the tarot. You are a beacon for others, and that you are, Virgo. That you are. I claim that. Sister Virgo in the house. I claim that. Who's with me? Who's lighting the path for others? Come on, Virgo. My other Hermit sages. Okay, 1 more shuffle. Look what I saw. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm going to bury that. I'm just like, yeah, no. I don't want to kick this reading off that way. Okay, here we go. Masculine coming through in the energy of the King of Swords. That's been happening a lot. Feminine, Page of Swords. Feminine's got their eyes open, their ears to the ground. This is watching and waiting kind of energy. The Page of Swords is often, pages are messengers, but sometimes it's about receiving a message, seeing some information, learning some information, hearing something. King of Swords is, all about living up to our highest ideals as an energy. Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the element of air and the realm of thought. But the King of Swords is someone that has high standards, high ideals, lots of integrity, character. They're all about truth and honor and yada, yada, right? Living their lives by a code. They're not always the most warm and fuzzy because they're all up in their head. As I've told you many times, for those who have watched me, all the kings have extra swords. All the queens have extra cups. The cups for the queens are more compassion and emotion. The swords for the kings are all about strategy and logic. It's just when the deck was created, that was the sexist energy of the time, stereotypical, but we live with that, right? So this is swords on swords is what I'm getting at. Steely, cool, can be aloof. But as a king, having high honor, integrity, and character and all that jazz, they tend to live and die by their own sword, right? When these people fall from grace, they fall on the sword. So I don't know what's causing me to say that. I've never said it before. Wow, King of Wands. Got a little Leo energy there. Now we have two different kings. Very interesting. 8 of Swords. All stuck. Feeling somewhat trapped or... Well, I'm just going to pull the last card for this. Look at this. 3 freaking kings come out. We got love, passion, and then the high ideals. 3 kings out of 4 cards. That's pretty intense. That's pretty intense. Wow. So I'll just tell you as a reader, I've got to kind of make a judgment call here. I don't think I'm dealing with 3 different people. So I'll just say that. But I feel that moving forward in the future, this masculine who's feeling very stuck right now. See, this is past, present, future. So this is present. Their present energy is they're all up in their head. They're overthinking the situation a bit because they're still all stuck about maybe possibly a fall from grace or having not lived up to their ideals or wanting to live up to their high standards and ideals, right? So they're kind of being very cool and very strategic and logical, and they're overthinking it. So that's where we are right now. Moving forward, and it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy here. In the past, we have Leo. Just going to say it. In their power, know what they want. Generally speaking, the King of Wands goes after what they want. They are not usually lacking for confidence or a sense of joie de vivre, like living in the moment, going for the gusto. Now, in the future, I see a shift into the energy of the King of Cups. So we could be talking about a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio for some of you. But it's also about emotional availability. So I cannot believe I've never seen this happen where 3 kings come out on one side of a reading. And the feminine's just kind of over here going, like, I don't know what the heck that is. I'm just going to keep my eyes open. I'm just watching. I'm just waiting to see which one of your multiple personalities surfaces, That's what I'm looking at. Like one person who's, hey, Virgo, high vibration, intellect, reasoning, logic, thought, character, communication, honor, integrity. May I go on? High vibration, passion, will, motivation, tour de force, right? King of Cups, high vibration, love, compassion, sensitivity, caring, generosity of spirit. Kings. We 3 kings. It's not Christmas time yet. Okay. Feminine. Yeah, feminine had their walls up in the past with this King of Wands. We kind of, right now they're in a wait and see. This is wait and see. Feminine, wait and see. Yeah, I like it. Wait and see. You got 3 kings showing up here. It's definitely a wait and see before you can move forward victoriously. I like that. Chariot. And I like that we have 2 water energies here. The King of Cups with the Chariot. Moving forward with, open hearts and emotional availability. I love it. There's that Hanged Man energy. This is also slow and steady wins the race, feminine, right? The slow and steady, the patience. The seeds are planted and you do everything you can to nurture it as it grows and evolves organically. King of Swords. Oh my gosh, Maron, this breeding. Showing up as the King of Swords. Okay. Ready for a new beginning. Plotting it, planning it, strategizing it. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. This can be about making an offer. It can be about receiving an offer. So this masculine could be in the energy of a new offer, something that they feel is a divine gift that brings in stability or abundance. It's also the energy of an offer that might come in the form of commitment within a relationship reading that's very common. Yep. Seriously, guys. King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords. That's just Spirit's way of saying, yeah, you got it sized up pretty accurately. This is a person who's right now in the realm of thinking things through, strategizing, coming up with, I feel an offer. I feel they want to make an offer. A big offer may have come into them. That's possible. Wow. 10 of Pentacles underneath. No. They want to make the offer. Underneath is like, for those who are new, welcome. It is outside of conscious awareness. It's bubbling up under their subconscious. It's something that drives in our behavior. And I feel as if I'm looking at a masculine here who is aware of their desire for a new beginning, something very stable and grounded and abundant, likely with this feminine. So they're thinking it through. They're strategizing it. They're coming from a high sense of idealism. And that's what's really spearheading that whole thought process of how that's going to come about. Underneath, it is about life partnership. It is about building abundance. It can be about a home, establishing a home together, building a life together, families, all that kind of beautiful energy, all the things that we work so hard to achieve. This is heavily on their mind. They're approaching it with high standards, wanting to go about it the right way. In the past, King of Wands. King of Wands. I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. They have no problem. All right, well, maybe they had a little problem because King of Wands with the 6 of Pentacles. This was about something that would be beneficial to both parties. But it wasn't. It was not. A lot of toxicity there, something that was not fair or balanced. There was no equal give and take. It was take, take, take. And I'm saying that for a reason because it has come out before, Virgo. You know it. I know it. If you've been watching me for any length of time, you know it. Now here underneath, I'm going to take it because the only thing that kept this whole thing from going completely insane has been the energy of temperance, which is self-control and personal restraint, right? When you think of temperance, the age of temperance had to do with alcohol. Too much alcohol, like temperance, like exercise temperance. It's in the Bible. And in this case, it's just about counterbalancing the pull of that devil energy, that very focused energy that says, I want what I want when I want it. I will have it now. And it can be all consuming, and it can be a lure and a pull. And I feel as if the temperance came in to it's like angel, devil, literally. One on each shoulder. I see it and I want it and I must have it. And temperance saying, yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Control yourself. In the middle of it is this Six of Pentacles, which is like, remember, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. This is about fairness and balance and equal give and take and reciprocity, and you cannot have it always. So I feel as if this masculine got that memo on some level, even if it was within their own subconscious, that sort of like overrode the id. That devil is our id, it's our impulses, and that temperance is the super ego that comes in and overrides it. And that's like literally the only thing. I do feel like the feminine was like, wait a minute, I'm not in good territory here. I need to set up some boundaries. I need to protect myself. Created some boundaries, threw up some walls, very guarded, and for good reason. But right now, this masculine wanting to do the right thing, wanting to make a big offer, preparing for that, but feeling very stuck. Eight of Swords. Oof. A big shift happening right now. Yeah, shift happens, right? Let me pull a few more cards because that's not super clear. Okay. All right. So I kind of feel Eight of Swords, Tower, Six of Swords tells me that this masculine's present experience in this connection is they're stuck with regard to the connection. They don't know their next best step. No problem. Spirit's going to come in and take out of the way whatever's in the damn way, and so that they can move to calmer waters. This is also a card of travel, moving toward this feminine with calm. Six of Swords, with calm, with peace, with a sense of balance. The worst will be over. So something turbulent, sorry, it's like a bazillion degrees here and I'm in a sweat. Something very turbulent is occurring right now. This masculine may feel that their hands are tied with regard to bringing this offer to this feminine right now, but that won't last for long because the Tower is coming down now. It's something pretty dramatic, something they've been putting off for a long time. Because you know how many times I've seen this Eight of Swords come through in Virgo readings, also in Leo readings, also in Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio readings, also, right? In all your readings, the Eight of Swords keeps coming out. People are just like not doing anything. They're just like running crap on a loop in their head over and over and over again and feeling more stuck and more unsure and lacking confidence, not being able to get a clear handle on anything in their mind. And so that's procrastination, right? If I can't see it clearly, I'm not going to do no damn thing about it. And I think that's being changed for this masculine because they didn't take care of it when they could have. And in a way, I mean, I don't necessarily fret over the Tower. I always see it as, yeah, sometimes it's the best thing, you know. If I wasn't taping this, I wouldn't believe it. In the future, King of Cups and the Eight of Swords again. Wow. So Tower coming down now leads them to move to calmer waters, and then they are now emotionally available to come toward this feminine, and they don't. They stay stuck. They overthink the situation. So whatever this Tower is about, dear Virgo, for this masculine, it could be you that's that's the masculine. I don't know, but whatever the Tower is, it's clearing the path for this masculine to move toward this feminine. And then they shift into this King of Cups. They're finally emotionally free, emotionally available, coming from high vibration love. So the energy shifts from this King of Wands, I must have my way, that they kind of tamped down, into now King of Swords. Well, let me think this thing through clearly and have a plan and be strategic about how I'm going to bring in this offer. And then this Tower's coming down and they move to calmer waters, and then they're finally ready to show they are emotionally available and ready for high vibration love with the feminine, and boom, screeching halt. But endings and new beginnings. A world of possibilities in the World card. Wow. Aries in that Tower, by the way. Capricorn in the Devil, Sagittarius in the Temperance card, and Aquarius and Capricorn in the World. So not sure how to go about tying up loose ends or moving toward a new beginning with this feminine. Feminine, you are just page of swords. I got my eyes wide open. I'm waiting for a message. I'm waiting for a sign. I'm waiting to learn something, see something, because this is a mess. This is a mess. Yeah. Waiting for a message. Waiting for some clarity from the twin. Yep. Who is over here? Who played them in the past? Right? Am I dealing with a twin or am I dealing with a player? What am I dealing with? That's what the Page of Swords is looking to find out. And I think it's a fair question, because there's a lot, like this feels like a hot mess over here. Right. There's the masculine underneath. This feminine is really, really focusing on trying to get some clarity around whether or not they're dealing with a divine masculine or someone who is just out to serve their own purposes. And especially since we have the King of Wands with the Devil in the past, I think it's a fair question. It's not an indictment, it's just a question. And in the past, this feminine kept the walls up, was guarded against that very aggressive, powerful, seductive, charming, highly sexualized energy of that King of Wands mixed with the Devil. Yeah, and said, nope, I'm out. So I kind of feel that the feminine walked away or removed themselves from that situation. Yeah. Swift energy. I need a resolution to the situation. I need it fast. The truth comes in. It gets all this clarity. This is not for me. Not for me. So as powerful an attraction and an energy as it is between these two, something happened in the past and the feminine just said, yeah, Right now, though, they're being patient while they wait to see. Is this saint or sinner? Is this a twin or a false twin? Is it, you know? This is Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Spirit's just messing with me now. Just messing with me. This is all about saying, yeah. This is literally, I'm being laughed at right now. They're saying, yeah, well, feminine, guess you're going to have to wait and see. Guess you're going to have to wait and see. Oh my God. That's a little much for me right now. Just keep your eyes to the horizon. Your ships are coming in. Be patient. It will all unfold organically in time. The Seven of Pentacles is very slow-moving energy. In the future, Chariot. Now, the Chariot moves swiftly unless there's something blocking it. It is also a victory card, so let's see what we've got in the future, dear feminine. Wow, that's kind of, oh, interesting. Ace of Wands underneath. I feel as if the feminine, this waiting thing, I kind of feel like you give up on it. I think the feminine says, you know what? End of a painful cycle, I'm moving on. All the plates are in the air. All the balls are in the air. Thinking quickly on your feet as you resolve, you close out a chapter that was painful, possibly toxic even, something that came at your back. Yeah, wasn't pretty. So while you're waiting here to see what you're really dealing with, I think in the future you make peace with it and decide to move on. But there's still this remnant that Two of Pentacles means, well, I'm not really sure. I'm going to close out the chapter here that, you know, an end to the pain of the past is that Ten of Swords. But I'm going to keep my options open because I am ready to reignite this torch of passion at any time. So that's underneath. That's kind of interesting. So we'll see what they say. What Spirit says in the extended. I'm going to pull one card for you, Virgo, about the most pressing issue between the two of you now. So it's a situation card. What do you need to deal with? What's the block, the challenge, or the dynamic between you around that situation? What can you expect to come of it, or what can you do about it? A message from this masculine to the feminine, that ought to be wild because this is kind of a hot mess. Message from this feminine to the masculine, what they want the masculine to know. A card for you, Virgo, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. I love that. That's always a very pure message of advice from your spiritual team. And the outcome. What can you expect going forward in this connection, and in what time frame? If timing is a factor, it will show up right there. But I do see these Seven of Pentacles, the double Seven of Pentacles kind of suggests it's all right. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. So we're not in a rush here. We're just going to wait and see. This is a wait and see for sure. All right, my dears. The link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second or in a future reading. Take care, Virgo. Bye.